Have you or a loved one ever had a major injury? Well, that happened to our daughter last May in 2025. We got a phone call from when she was at practice. She is a cheerleader, and she was the one of the flyers. So they're the ones that they throw into the air. And they said that she hurt her foot, her ankle. So we, of course, jumped in the car. I was terrified as a mom. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that's like terrible to think that your child got injured. And so, anyways, on the way there, they said we called the ambulance. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. So then we were like, can't we just take her? Because we thought, well, why wouldn't we be able to just take her? Because it's her foot, you know? Anyways, we get there, we walk in, and we're like, oh my gosh. So here's her ankle, and here's her foot over here. So it was literally like, ooh, flopped all the way over. So that was we were like, oh yeah, she definitely can take the ambulance, which I'm really glad that we made that decision, and then brought her to Children's Minneapolis. We got really fortunate to have a seasoned older gentleman, an orthopedic surgeon, who actually was the one that was on call. Thank goodness. They said usually you'd have a resident, but this was like 4 hours after. And so he reset her foot back in. And she never broke any bones, but she tore all the ligaments, joints and ligaments in her ankle. And they said that's a worse injury because the bone heals much quicker. So my husband and I got to work with what we know to do to help to heal this as quick as we possibly could, knowing that it was, she has cheer at the end of August to start again. So thank goodness for her, she did listen to us, and I tested her for what nutrients she needed and then kept her on the different nutrients she needed to heal those ligaments in the joint. And Rob was using energy specific microcurrent to help figure out exactly what frequencies that she needed to be run constantly to heal those ligaments in the joint. We were able to get with a really phenomenal ankle doctor. This was about June, July, August, 3 months after. And he actually said, okay, he said, you guys want to do an MRI, but it's looking pretty good. So we were like, yeah, let's do it just to make sure that everything's okay, or that we're moving in the right direction. When we met with him, Rob, Sydney, and I, he was so excited. He was so excited. He's like, oh my gosh, I've done thousands of these. This is not normally what happens. Usually you'd have surgery and you'd be out for the season. He goes, everything looks good. He goes, take that brace off and go live your life. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a miracle. This is amazing. Thank goodness she listened to us, because it really, really accelerated her, and that she was able to actually do cheer this last year. So that night she went and started flying at the football game. It's like, oh my goodness. But anyway, so she was able to do her last year, which is such a blessing. And at the very end speech at the banquet, her coach said, thank you to her parents for getting her back here so quickly. She said she's never seen an injury that bad in cheer before. So just, if you don't think that natural things can actually work to heal your body, that is not true. We've seen it over and over again. So just a story about an injury that was very close, near and dear, obviously, to us, which was super traumatic. But she's doing great. And I just want to say, if you have anybody that you know of that has had an injury or has an injury and would like some support with healing it, especially the injuries of people that go, why are they not healing? And then we can figure out, is there emotional components to it, or is there anything else we need to know to help to heal that injury, fully heal it, so that you can get back to living your life again. Thank you to every single one of you who continue to support our small business. In this day and age, there's so many small businesses closing down, and we really appreciate every dollar you spend with us. It really helps to keep our doors open, and we really, really appreciate it. And we get to continue to do what we love, which is helping each and every one of you live your healthiest life ever.